Congratulations on the start of a new week. Let's hope she turns out really beneficial for us. I will actively grow. We'll see in general February, the month of February, usually February, March. Everything is perfectly fine. Alright, let's take a look and begin with Bitcoin. What do we have? Happens. Well, does it seem like we broke out of this wedge formation? And now let's observe if the test falls in this area, around 96,400. And theoretically, I would take profile here. The second one being 106. Well, once again, we encounter nuances if we start building from this point. Upper boundary. If you proceed to build it in this manner, as a matter of fact, we haven't gone anywhere just yet. We have just barely reached the absolute upper limit, and we invariably begin to slip. So here everything depends on how to draw, that's why I don't like it. The triangles of Miklin. The way you draw it, that's how it works. How does one draw nobody? According to one version, we are already out of it. The wedge ascends in an alternative version when there is no existing one. Therefore, let's delve deeper. On a global scale with us, as long as we possess it. Support is held on, which is the upper boundary there. The old canal. We slowly bounce back. What about the bottom? If we go down, that is, it remains around 90,000 and Dennis is currently in 85. That is, we can easily go there. A husband is not immediately a husband. We move to 90, then enter 102.5. Something like that, but I hope we will still go up because February is usually bullish. It's very significant. And here we find ourselves 1 week ago. Soap, we have Bloody Sunday there, and consider that we were in such narrow ranges all week. Well, of course, but trading doesn't work in the best way because, interestingly, I originally picked up this item from the bracket on Monday. It's almost completely. And everything, and no more transactions have been closed since then. I acquired it at 98 when we were having a triangular formation here, initially sketching it out, yes. He neither recalls nor examines what his original state was. We experienced this narrative. With which we three were promoted upstairs. All this painting. This water behaves similarly. I shall examine your watch in detail. Here everyone began to collect longs, buy them, take them downstairs, and so on. That's why these are such figures, all unreliable. Alright, let's proceed with Bitcoin while everything remains fairly comprehensible. Let's go see what we have with Ether. At 1 o'clock we encounter Bitcoin once again this evening. What observations do we have? Evidently we exited this wedge formation which originated at the end of December and continued from the middle. And we can't come back if we tried here. Well, let's see. If Bitcoin grows, then Ether. Zoom in approximately back to this clip. Yes. And we have a contribution here in the region of 3,000. I hope so. Look right here. The stairs are not interesting. Well, you can go to 25 old levels.
Который был. Абсолютно здесь нечего делать.
Let's forgive a little how much.
Но все-таки надеюсь, что мы немножечко простем, сколько уже можно падать. Падаем постоянно. Вот что
January 31st. January 31st. February 1st, February 21. Here, of course, everyone was caught because they got out of this wedge. They even took hold? Yes, and here there were a lot of positions for education. Everyone was hoping, including me. What are we going? At least 4,000. Everything told me that. Or is it because there were significant positions here? That's why we drove the price so low. True, it is clear here that he defended his feet here. Behind this particular trade. We were taken by surprise, but generally everything is clear. We are waiting for Ethereum to move within this channel. For those without positions, consider gaining them. Here's the time. Try. If they give it. Could we already have 350 together? The connection is also fundamentally understandable. On Wednesday, the news on Tuesday night is on Wednesday with us. It's inflation. News about inflation will likely be highly volatile. Big. Certainly, people are exhausted of waiting. Bitcoin's growth has almost come to an end. When will it resume? Let's see, we came once to 110 and we're still hanging out here. Yes, it was around mid-December. Since the middle of December, we have been experiencing this extensive accumulation. Well, because there was more news that seemed to be particularly good, but there was no way that we could in any way. I feel an impulse to get out of here. Therefore, it seems we can remain here for an extended period. If none. There will be no news, we can stand for 6 months. Is there more? How long did we stand? Since February. From February to November. And then here, although there were presidential elections and there was something to talk about, and those who were not there were still being accepted there, and this trend continues this year, just as Trump would have it. By the way, on the news, let us down. Alright, let us continue our search For now, everyone, subscribe to the channel and Telegram, Twitter, and so on. See you tomorrow.